I've been brainstorming ideas for today's video. I considered talking about GTA 6, but frankly, given the current situation, GTA 7 might be out sooner. I haven't settled on a perfect title for this video yet, but the main topic will be 3 games that I believe deserve far more attention than they currently receive. I wouldn't go as far as to call them hidden gems, because you've likely heard of 2 of them, though perhaps you don't have the highest opinion. As for the third, you probably never even heard of it, but that's where I come in, to introduce you. So, let's dive in. Alright, buckle up, because we are kicking off with a game that probably caused more broken controls than all of my ex-relationships combined. TMNT for the original NES. Do I even need to introduce the Ninja Turtles? Seriously, if you don't know who they are, did you grow up under a rock? Or maybe just a very well insulated sewer league? These guys are everywhere. Everyone knows this franchise inside and out. From comics and cartoons to live action movies, toys, games, clothing, the Turtles have truly infiltrated every corner of pop culture. The first TMNT game on the NES is infamous for its difficulty. Now, when I say difficult, well, Super Mario felt tough when you first played it too, but eventually it became easy. And the same goes for the TMNT. Yes, it's a bit harder than Super Mario, but it's not Silver Surfer, thankfully. Honestly, I believe this is an excellent game. It's an action platformer where you can switch between all 4 turtles at any time. Each turtle has their own strengths and weaknesses, so everyone naturally gravitates towards Donatello because his bow staff has the best reach. True, fun fact, some weapons are more effective against specific enemies, if you didn't know. And of course there are also special weapons you can pick up. When it comes to enemies, you'll face off against Mousers, Bebop and Rocksteady, Foot Soldiers, the Technodrome, and of course Shredder. The game also features 6 missions, offering a lot of content. It generally puzzles me why some people dislike this game. Perhaps it's because AVGN called it super difficult in his review, or something along these lines. And suddenly poof, everyone decided it was the worst thing since pineapple on pizza. But truly this is one of the best games on the NES and definitely deserves more attention. I won't go into too much detail about this game now, as it will get its own dedicated review in the future video. For this video I just wanted to encourage you to give this game a chance and see what you've been missing out. Alright, you all knew the first game. Now let's really separate the casual gamers from the folks who run through bargain bins with questionable life choices. Have you ever in your wildest dream played Musashi no Ken? Tadaima Shugu-chu. I'm pretty sure I butchered that pronunciation, but hey, details! Well, you're missing out on a perfectly average, slightly confusing experience. Okay, it's not exactly phenomenal, but it's not garbage either. You got 2 modes, which is fancy, right? You can go solo, controlling Musashi through a few levels, just flinging your sword at anything that moves while collecting random swords and other bits. And get this, your faithful dog runs below you, acting as, wait for it, a timer. Seriously, don't get your dog get away or it's game over, man. After a bit of hack and slash, it suddenly switches to a 1-to-1 kendo battle. You're in a tournament and then it loops, and you do it all again. Now I can hear you thinking, what's so interesting about that? Well, how about this? Did you know that I bought this game at the flea market when I was a kid, and there was a really cool picture on the disc? Then when I actually tried the game, it was completely different story. Yeah. Look, it's not the best thing in the world, and maybe it's even a guilty pleasure of mine, but it's not terrible, even if projectiles are flying at you from every single direction. So, am I truly the only one who endured in this bizarre yet strangely compelling gem, or did anyone else stumble upon Musashi's questionable adventures? Write down in the comments. Alright folks, it's time for the third and final game on today's list. As for this one, you probably heard of it, but almost certainly for the wrong reasons. I'm talking about Double Dragon 3 on the NES. You first thought, oh, that's the one that's impossibly hard, right? And to be completely honest, yeah, it's tough. Like, throw your controller across the room and yell at the TV. But there's the kicker, it's not actually broken. I know, that's the infamous Jimmy and Bimmy, but beyond that little identity crisis, the game is surprisingly decent. You got solid graphics, a respectable story, and the game even starts you off in a training dojo. This is where you can practice your moves and really get them down before you unleash your fury on the unsuspecting pixelated bad guys of the world. And trust me when I say you have to practice these moves, and I mean it. You'll be using them a lot later. A lot. Probably while streaming. So yeah, it's a brutal mistress, but give it a shot. You might just find it a bizarre sense of accomplishment after not dying immediately. Or you just join me in the therapy. Either way, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did that, then hit that like button. And until next time, don't forget to keep on... What?